So hello there. I'm Mauro at DeepRead, and today I want to talk about two things. So one of them is the new feature called the public book search on our library. The second one is the chatting with your books. Now we'll dig into it. I will show you one part of it at a time. Also, this new thing I want to try is to do an unedited, one-shot, talk it all through. So let's give it a shot. So I'm here in my library, as you can see. And these are my books. There's a bit of a few new things like the synchronization state being shown that can look different. Like you have intermediate states, you have the full synced states, and so on. But the main point is to show you here. If we go to our filter, what we have is our books, which are designated by having, for example, the lock on it or the synchronization status. And as you can see here, this is a book I follow from someone. Now, just to show you, so if I'm only looking at my own content, you will see that all of them will have all these icons here, signifying that this is one of your books. If I would switch to a follow content, I would actually have a look at this bookmark here, and I will see that depending on the books I have bookmarked, I can see other books that I liked. Now, with the new way of searching, which is adding the public books, it will allow to look at all books that are publicly available on DeepRead, which is kind of cool because now we can do searches depending on certain criteria you are interested in, or we could even look for, let's say, vary if we're just looking for some kind of keywords, or we could look for names of authors, for example, James or Jean or whoever, and then you would see that matching on the name of the author, you would also find the book, or depending on the book title. So this is one of the major features we just finished, and it's almost available. It will take maybe a week or two more, and then I hope you can enjoy it on our productions or on our live app, essentially. So going back, so I'm going to pick one of my books that I've been reading recently, or have read recently. As you can see, I have a long-term goal that has something to do with dogs. Might be something that I'll get back to at some point. I'll just jump into my book here, and what I want to show is that down here we have this cute little icon, which you can move around. So it's a floating, movable button, which is kind of amazing. There will be a bit more on this later. For now, enjoy just playing around with it if you feel like it. In any case, if you click on it, what will happen is that it will open our chat. There's a few informations for you to know, but it works like any kind of LLM chat you know. Nowadays, I guess most people are aware of these things. So you could ask, being a dog expert trainer on American. Oh, sorry, let me retype that on mini American Shepherds. Let me know what are the fundamentals and possible training methods, as well as the typical, let's say typical race, like the, oh, my brain just doesn't function anymore this time. So as the typical race specialties, and what I mean is like size, or weight, or possible food inclination. Let's call it like this, just give it a go. And essentially, if all goes well, our LLM or our fancy AI will be answering your questions. Basically, depending on this little toggle here, you can include or uninclude all the information which is pertaining to your book. So you can work as you are used to them, typical AI models. Here integrated due with already the book information you have. Maybe the interesting thing that also works is that, let me just go back to the library, the book that someone else, yeah, we can use this one, even though it's only development, so ignore all the mess we have in here. I'm also able to ask questions on someone else's book, which is quite interesting because I could ask, could you tell me the main quotes out of this book? And if we have the toggle inside here, it would actually possibly give us an insight to someone's book that we don't own. Now, this is really cool because you could search for a book you might be interested in. We might have it, we might not. As more users come to our platform, more books will be available and more highlights and more things might pop up. So give it a go. It's a pretty cool new feature. It's also almost available. Now, just to show you how this looks, phone, I guess, also kind of nice to see. I will just move this here and show you a bigger phone version. And so let's go back into my book. And as you can see here, I'm going to remove things so it's a bit more clear to see. Here, delete this. Okay, so now we have a full view. And as you can see here as well, the filter is down here. So if you want to look at public books, you can go in here, you can check, you can search, we can use the tagging system or the ownership. This is the same as before. And if I now pick one of my books, back, pick another one for examples. Well, as we can see, we managed to make our little icon fly away, but I should be able to refresh at some point, but seems it doesn't want to show up anymore. Oh, that's too bad. So in any case, this is going to be definitely fixed. What I felt like, I just wanted to really show you how this looks like. And actually, if I go back in here, you'll see that the icon is here. So depending on where I positioned the icon before, this might be an issue if it's here or not. But same on your phone, you can play around and put the icon wherever you feel you need it, which then again triggers your chat, closes the chat, and you can reposition it. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I really love our little floaty button, so definitely hit on it. Definitely use the chat, and well, very brief time. I hope you'll have fun with it too, and see you in the next video. Bye.